Coach, thank you so much for coming through to the press conference. Week 19 ensures this week, and this one is against Cranborne. You drew last week away, a tricky game against Triangle, but this time around you are facing Cranborne. What are your feelings and the preparations for this game?
Yes, a tricky game that we had last one, in the sense of, like I said before the game, the away matches are always very difficult. Looking at this game, we approach it in the same manner. Every game we've played in these first 18, it doesn't matter where the opposition is in the table. I think this league has shown that it is competitive, and any team can really lose on any day or win on any day. So in terms of our preparation, in terms of the weekly structure, everything maintains the same. In terms of what we've worked on, it's 2 or 3 principles that we believe will help us in terms of strategy. And most importantly, it's keeping the mentality, keeping the mindset, understanding again that there is no easy games, and regardless of who we are playing, we have to perform at our best ability, and they deserve maximum respect as well.
Well, and of course, your take in terms of your players, do you have all the players you need? And the midfielder, from how has he been coming through from that injury?
In terms of Sipo, he's still out. It's a long-term injury. It's something that we are not willing to take any risks, and something that we will build him up accordingly, like we would with any player, of course. In terms of the overall squad, we generally have everyone available. As normal, once you start competition again, there's always little knocks and niggles during the week, but we manage those, and I believe we will have everyone available, at least in terms of being able to play. And most importantly, like I said, when someone is not available for us, something that's made me proud and that I'm happy with in terms of the squad is the availability of everyone else, and the capability of them to come in and step in and perform. Out of the 28 players that we've registered, only 2 haven't played. 3 keepers. Even last game in Triangle, we had a keeper that was 21 years old who started the game. And out of the 25 outfield, like I said, only 2 of them haven't had minutes, but they've been in the squad. So that's shown that as a team, it's not about just 10 or 12 or 15. We're working with everyone, and everyone, when they get the opportunity, has shown capabilities, and that's what we want as a squad.
You're playing Cranborne. They started off quite promisingly in the season, and this time around they're fizzling out. How much do you know of them? You've only played them once, but how much do you know of them, and what would you? I know you will prepare for every game like it's a final, but what are some of the extra bits that you'll do?
To be honest, when we played Cranborne just before Christmas, they were in very good form. They had made it to the semi-finals of the cup, and they were playing very well in the league as well. Of course, since then, players have left. Chicken took the striker, the right back, I believe, left as well. So there's been a little bit of a change, but I believe they're going to be quite direct, quite dynamic. They'll probably look to take advantage of mistakes that we may make as well. So we've prepared for it. Obviously, my assistants and the rest of the coaching staff know things to a little bit more detail and help us in terms of that preparation as well. But like I said earlier, I don't believe in easy games. I think this league has shown that the competitiveness in terms of the level is quite high, and I don't think any team can go into any game expecting to win or feeling like they deserve to win. We have to perform. It's as simple as that. We need to look at our own path in terms of how we play, in terms of those principles, which, as I've continuously mentioned as well, is the most important aspect of what we are doing here. We are in year 0, as I said, from day 1 as well, and what we are creating here is an identity. It's a club culture. It's a style of play. It's a philosophy, and it's something that has been planted, if you like, now, but it's something that will grow not only for 1 month or 1 season, but for seasons to come. And that's the most important thing. That's what we're implementing now. We're creating that as a team and as a club, and we will look to go out and perform and play the way we have.
Great. Gentlemen, lady?
The transfer window opens today. You likely to bring in any new players, or the new players that are exiting the club?
I'm not interested in anyone. At this moment in time, I'm happy with my team. I can't say no one will come in or come out, because that's the nature of the game. Someone could come and get our players, and it's just really as simple as that. Until the last day, I can't really control it. What I can say and what I can ensure is that I personally feel, I've said this to the club as well, I personally feel that this team still has potential to grow. I still feel that we have players, and individually and collectively, that will continue to improve. I think we've reached a stage now where the underlying philosophy of how we play is there, and I think now it's a question of developing that and progressing that, again, both individually and collectively. And like I mentioned earlier as well, this is year 0. It's not about putting pressure. We're not going out to buy players because we have to finish in this position or that position immediately. It's about cultivating what we're putting into practice. So are we looking at anyone, or is there, a specific position or player that we need or want? No. Does that mean nothing will happen? I'm not the only one that controls that, so I don't know for sure. But what I can ensure, like I said, is that I'm happy with the squad, and it's with these players that I'm looking to move forward with.
Well, Coach, we must thank you so much for coming through to this presser. All the best for the game against Cranborne.
Thank you.